black ship. The sea was calm, and the horizon stretched endlessly, a seamless blend of deep blue waters and the pale morning sky. A dense mist clung to the surface, swirling with the breeze, concealing what lay beyond. The fishermen in the small coastal village had always whispered about strange occurrences near the old lighthouse, a structure abandoned for decades. Legends spoke of a ship, black as midnight, appearing only on moonless nights. No one had ever seen it dock, nor had they found traces of its passengers. Some believed it was a ghost ship, cursed to wander the seas for eternity, while others dismissed it as an old sailor's tale. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a young sailor named Aaron stood at the edge of the shore. He had spent years hearing the village elders warn of the black ship, but curiosity got the best of him. The wind carried the distant sound of a horn, a deep and eerie wail that sent shivers down his spine. Then, through the thickening fog, a shadow emerged. A colossal ship, its sails tattered yet standing firm, glided silently across the water. Unlike any vessel he had seen before, its hull was made of dark, almost obsidian-like wood, absorbing what little light remained. It made no sound, no creak of timber or splash of water against its sides. Aaron's heart pounded as he stepped closer to the water, mesmerized. The ship seemed almost alive, its presence unnatural. Then, as if sensing his gaze, a faint glow emanated from its deck. Ghostly figures, barely distinguishable, moving in slow, deliberate patterns. Their voices were whispers carried by the wind, indecipherable yet beckoning. Determined to uncover the truth, Aaron found a small rowboat and pushed it into the water. He rowed toward the ship, each stroke of the oar echoing unnaturally in the silent night. As he neared, a rope ladder descended, swaying gently. Taking a deep breath, he grasped it and climbed aboard. The deck was eerily empty. The glow that had once been visible had vanished, leaving only the dim light of the stars above. The air was heavy with the scent of salt and something else, something ancient. As he stepped forward, his boots made no sound against the wooden planks. A sudden gust of wind blew through, carrying a whisper that sent a chill down his spine. "You should not be here." Aaron spun around, but there was no one in sight. Shadows flickered, moving unnaturally across the deck. The ship's wheel stood unmanned, yet the vessel continued its silent course. He made his way toward the cabin doors, their wood engraved with symbols long forgotten. As he reached out, the doors creaked open on their own. Inside, the air was even heavier, thick with a sense of time standing still. The walls were lined with maps, ancient charts depicting lands and waters he did not recognize. A massive table stood at the center, covered in old logbooks. Dust covered most of them, but one lay open, its ink fresh as if written moments ago. Aaron leaned in to read. The script was unfamiliar, yet the words formed in his mind as if spoken directly to him. "To those who find this vessel, beware, we are the cursed ones, bound by the sea, trapped between time. To set foot on this ship is to share our fate." A cold dread filled his chest. The whispers grew louder, overlapping, a chorus of lost souls. The cabin door slammed shut behind him. He turned, heart pounding, and saw figures forming from the shadows, transparent, their faces lost in the mist. "You must leave," one of them said, its voice barely more than a breath, "before it is too late." Aaron stumbled backward, reaching for the door, but an unseen force held it shut. The ship groaned as if it, too, was alive. The air crackled with an energy he could not understand. Then, the ship lurched. A storm had risen from nowhere, the waves crashing against its sides. The whispers became wails, cries of those long lost. The ship was pulling him in, binding him to its fate. Desperate, Aaron grabbed the logbook, clutching it tightly. He forced himself to move, to fight against the unseen force that sought to claim him. With a final push, he reached the deck. The sky above was swirling, the stars vanishing into darkness. A figure stood at the bow, a captain, his face hidden beneath a tattered hood. He raised a skeletal hand, and the ship trembled. "You have seen too much," he intoned. Aaron knew he had only one chance. With all his strength, he hurled himself overboard. The icy water engulfed him, dragging him down before spitting him back up to the surface. Gasping for air, he saw the ship fading into the mist, the whispers growing distant. When he awoke, he was on the shore, the logbook still clutched in his hand. The village was silent, the sea calm once more. But Aaron knew the truth. The black ship was real, and it was waiting. Waiting for the next soul foolish enough to seek it.